What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Jacob. Today we're going to be exploring VLANs and configuring the router on the stick. So, what a VLAN is, you have separate networks, and that's just a good way to segregate it, keep them separate. So you want to keep your IoT separate from your computers, your workstations at work, and that's what VLANs are. And a router, normally they can't communicate, and that's what we use router on a stick for, so they can communicate with each other. So let's go ahead and configure that. So we're going to configure the switch first. We're going to enable comp T. We want to add the VLANs first. So VLAN 10 name, I don't know, cells. VLAN 20 name market team. You always want to name it or it just won't work. VLAN 30 name IT. And then we want to put each port on their right VLANs after we start them. So we want a VLAN interface, VLAN 10. That's going to open the links up. So then we're going to interface VLAN 20. Same thing with 30. And then we're going to configure the interfaces for the right VLANs. So interface, we're going to do a range, interface range, FA01, 2, 2. And we're going to add those to VLAN 10. So switch port access VLAN 10. Then we're going to do the same for the other ones. So interface range FA03 to 4. Yep. Switch port access VLAN 20. Interface range FA0 5 through 6. Switch port access VLAN 30. Okay, now that's out the way. Let's check the config. Okay, we got the VLANs. Now let's move on to the switch. Wait, I'm wrong. We still need to work on the switch. We want to make this a trunk port, and a trunk port allows multiple VLANs to go across it. So let's do that. So interface G0/1. We want to switch port mode trunk. That's going to make it a trunk port. And then we're going to switch port allow. Switch port trunk allow. VLAN 10. Come on, 20. And VLAN 30. And then we're going to no shut. And everything should be right, but let's double check. Okay, we got the trunk ports. Now let's move on to the router. No. Enable So we want to go ahead and add the logical interfaces for the VLANs. And this is what we're going to put as the gateway on the computers whenever we finish. So we're going to interface G0/0/1.10. And then what we want to do is we want to encapsulate them. So we want to encapsulate .1Q 10 for VLAN 10. I put an E. And then we want to set that IP to IP add 10.0.10.1 255.255.255.0. And actually I want to interface G0/0/1. I want to enable that port. No shut. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna interface G0/0/1.20. And then we're gonna encapsulate again. But we want to change the 10 to 20. And then we're going to set up that IP. 10.0.20.1 255.255.255. Then we want to interface G0/0/1.30. We want to encapsulate that as well. And IP address it 30. And then we want to double check our work. Encapsulation. Okay, all those seem to be right. So let's go ahead and set up these devices and see if it works. .10.0.10.1 for the gateway, then the IP 10.0.10.2. 255.0. 20.1. 10.0.20.2. 255, and a 0. Wrong gateway. 1. 10.0.20.2. 3. 10.0.30.3. 255, 255, 255, and a 0. Okay, and now that that's all set up, everything should work. Let's put it in simulation mode just to see it step by step. We're going to try pinging the inner network first. And it should go up. Okay, that worked. Now let's try to ping another network. Put it back in simulation. Okay. And it goes up to the router to see where it's supposed to go. Then it's going to come back down. And then it should go to FA00. There we go. Just take some time. Packet tracer is not the fastest. Failed. What did I do wrong? Oh, I need to add the VLANs. VLAN 10. Actually, I know exactly what I did wrong. Let's see. T. Need to add IP routing. Now let's try this again. You to you. Play. There we go. So now it should come up. And it's going to come back down. And that one is successful. Now let's just go to real time. Let's try pinging this network. Come down. Back down this direction. Oh, this one, not that one. There we go. Okay. Now, since I messed up and I added this VLAN, let's go ahead and take away that, because we didn't need to put that. So interface, no interface, VLAN 10. And let's check it. There we go. And we're going to write it. That does it for the video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.